You're boring me, Spider-Man!
Willem Dafoe.
W. Willem.
It'll be sad when he dies. If he dies. Never gonna die.
It's a very big if. He will never die.
Am I the only one that does this? Anytime I go to like my little stack of waters, you know, in like those plastic water containers, I always grab the one furthest from the front, or like in like the most obscure of angles, like the hardest one to get. So that way, in case someone grabbed a syringe and injected one of the bottles with poison, it's way less likely as the one that I got. Ain't gonna catch me lacking like that.
Ah, it appears I've been stuck as the default once again. And here's the moment in the stream where I already explained to viewers why I chose Team Ice King over Team Foundation. If there were any.
For mature viewers only. Viewer discretion is advised. The following video was intended for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised.
The skeleton just runs off, just runs across the screen.
Never not funny.
Viewer discretion is advised. I am disturbed now. Yeah, hearing the noises that the AI makes is just... Someone had to go into a studio and make those noises.
Hey, I want to tell me what birthday you want. Whoever thought of that was, they're definitely going to hell.
They're going to hell, but I thank them for their sacrifice because that shit funny.
Going with them, come on. A little segment person.
Oh, we have a squid-shaped storm this time. Squid-shaped.
Oh, what? Something about that shape, I don't know what it is. Erotic, I guess? Am I wrong?
It's squid-shaped.
Whoa. I now thought of a new symbol for all women. It's that. You know, we have like the feminine symbol, the masculine symbol, and like the circles and the line. That's the new feminine symbol. I'm rechanging the dictionary and changing some symbols when I'm at it.
I love that fall damage is cancelled. It has been replaced by bone-breaking sound effects.
Check my food. Hey, girl. You are. What the fuck? There's a curtain open. 1 minute. Anyway, I'm back. I'm not at the screen right now. Currently, I'm making my food.
Well, my rivalry contract was just stolen. Fuck. Now I'm gonna really test my theory. Does it always break? Yep, always breaks the fall. Just bone snapping sound effects.
The water.
Huh, well that was a simple kill.
A minute passes way faster than I thought it would. I didn't even get halfway in my bedroom. Good boy. Alright. I'll leave you to it. I'll watch the stream.
Okay.
Keep talking.
Where the hell did that guy go? Definitely not losing my mind. Had close to full health, someone shot me. Now I'm no longer at full health. W taming. Quality gameplay. Fully tamed any second now. There we go. Meow. Man, this thing really picks up speed, doesn't it? Now hold it right there. I know I could also just kill this thing for loot, but come on, why would you do that? Whee! No! This definitely makes traveling from circle to circle way easier. Now hold your location. It's a very strategic location. Now, what did you send me? Ah. Now, normally I'd be listening to a bit of music in the background because this is a little quiet, in my opinion. Well, I suppose we just gotta sit in the silence for this one. People on this side of the storm gotta come to me, so I think I got a pretty strategic location. Yeah, I don't really care about that rivalry. Let it end. Damn tree. Let's see, what do they have? Nah. Nah. Nothing exactly worth taking. Oh, someone trying to heal on a bush? What the hell? Not sure what that does. Anyway, last guy. Where would he be? If I were the last guy trying to survive storm, where would I be? Doubted someone would be doing a storm camping strat. So much free real estate. So I suppose I just gotta sit and wait. Find some new high ground. Ah. Wait, he's still alive? How the fuck? Look for the only moving target. Should be easy. Then again, I do gotta go up to him. Someone tells me he's also got a Vector 7, so I should stay in a very good location. Easily maneuverable. I can take a little bit of cover behind the whole building. Well, glad to know that you're still alive. I suppose you just follow me now, huh? Oh, he's made it to the toy factory. Oh, found him. Honestly, really surprised I ain't even see him. No, maybe this isn't as strategic as I thought. I keep slipping off the roof. Fortunately, I got plenty of slices. Ah. Bad news for me. Fuck, I hate this rooftop. Either way, I gotta move. Onward, noble steed! Ooh, that was a clean pump. Well, that was nice. Big head, funky guns, llamas. Have to try out the player riding feature. Oh yeah, I completed a quest. I almost forgot about that. My goofy ass already forgot. On reward to claim. Might as well complete the set, so I can unlock the quests. Anyways, what are the quests? I will not be letting you ride me. Just in Battle Royale, OG, Blitz, or Reload. Alright. Headshot players travel distance with full shields. Damage players after first storm phase. Alright, that doesn't sound too hard. Why do they keep saying I have rewards to claim when I cannot claim those rewards? Goofy off Fortnite. Ah. Wait, what? Oh yeah, that LTM. Either way, this thingy. Ooh. This next map, Starfall Island. Eh, you know what? Why not? Wish I had to do the stupidity of someone yapping in the back. Up, there we go. That's it. Spring bunny bunsy back bling, huh? Hello there.
Wish I had the stupidity of somebody in the background. Yep.
This immediately calls. Is that Destiny? I've been expecting your call. As internet connection quality is currently not sufficient to broadcast gameplay. Well, that could be bad. I don't know if the stream decides to shit itself. Because occasionally, it doesn't do that.
Wait, you change your loading screens?
I have them randomized each time.
Oh. I always use the same loading screen every time.
For me, it's completely random.
I don't do that because, you know, not I really hate specifically ones with open them.
Why do I get so many damn fish? This gun sucks at this range. I'm going back downstairs. Wherever the stairs are. Man, fuck stairs.
1 minute to go. Throw away my trash. My life like a movie.
My life like a YouTube poop. Swows.
I need to get you a soundboard for your birthday.
I would love a soundboard. Just record all the stupid sound effects. Just boing.
That I see on TikTok all the time, where you compare it up with your phone and add your own custom soundboard sound effects to it. But you can also have little voice modulators, so it's also a voice changer.
Dude, that'd be lit. Loki better leak my address so you can do that.
We're gonna be the grandpa, but like I wanna like, you know, confirm. Nah, his favorite grandpa's on my side. Now, his favorite grandpa's on my side. He prefers my dad more. Me.
Me, an intellectual. Observe.
Me showing up one day randomly into your life and then staying there for the past 7 years. Without a moment's hesitation.
Sup.
Sup, I'm staying. What? No. It can't play. Bubble. How long did you know Bubbles before me? And stuff.
Not that long, to be perfectly honest.
What, month? Week? Maybe a year?
About a month, maybe.
Which, again, is an even crazier coincidence that we met.
Why, did you meet him about a month before me?
No, I met him and then immediately he said, yo, you gotta meet this other dude. Name's Demerk, or whatever. You know, he used to call you like Dukeworm or something. He couldn't pronounce your name properly.
I can't even pronounce that shit properly.
It's Demerk. I'm the word maker. My whole job is making words for everything, pronouncing them, and even changing words and symbols. Like, that's my thing, other than prophecies. That's my other thing.
Except for the prophecy of me getting brutally murdered and getting my corpse dragged out into the woods.
Maybe that would have happened. It's Schrodinger's cat. It would have happened if you went with him. And who knows, maybe in a few days from now, on the news, you'll see that there was a dead body up there. It just wasn't yours. And the exact
It's
same
been like
spot.
2 weeks.
It has not even been 2 weeks. It has been like 5 days or less than. What is today? Today's Wednesday. Okay, yeah. Wednesday. It was like Friday.
2 weeks,
Friday.
1 week, 3 years. What is time?
Potato sonata.
What is time?
Time is relative. Oh, what?
Insert the theory of relativity here. Except I don't know it all. Because I'm not a fucking nerd.
Okay, so, the theory of relativity. Somebody say nerd.
Somebody call for a fucking nerd.
You know, you look a lot like a nerd and a Discord mod, but I'm a bit of a nerd. Like, I'm a bit more of a nerd than you are. Like, we both like Star Wars and all that, but those are like geek things. Nerdy things is more like my area. Which is weird, because I don't look like a nerd, do I?
No.
I'm relatively handsome. I'm decently built, decently tall, got beautiful hair, beautiful eyelashes, a pretty face. The iconic image of a nerd is like somebody who's ugly, with horrible greasy hair, like an alpha spike in their hair, like the cowlick, and then like big framed glasses. They're like broken down the center, fixed with tape. I mean, those motherfuckers. Anyway, why did you want to talk with me while we...
Because it was just too quiet.
It was just too quiet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
didn't feel right without someone
You were
just
shit
yapping away about
anytime
some
I
random
hop
shit in the background.
Who doesn't want to hang out with me? Who doesn't want to hear me yap with you for an hour? Literally everybody raising their hand.
Everyone who's raising their hands will be executed at noon. They will be hung in Times Square. Anyways, what was this thing?
I'll be back. Okay. I am back.
I love the reloading animation for this. Just blow out the smoking barrels. W reload. Why am I playing this game like I'm playing for the long game? This isn't a long game. Blitz is meant to be fast-paced.
Yeah, it's literally called Blitz. Blitz means speed.
Huh. You guys are fighting each other.
I'll just listen to this.
W finger gun victory.
I will be listening to this stream.
Hopefully this stream doesn't get copyright struck by any sort of music creators. It's not my fault Fortnite loves to put copyrighted music in their emotes.
No, you won't be copyright struck.
I don't know. I sort of got a copyright strike before. It happened by Daft Punk during that stream. Let's see. 30 quests. That's a lot of fucking quests. Damn. Still can't claim shit in the past. Even though it says 5 rewards to claim. Wait, we go again. Fuck it, we ball. Fuck. TB flaring up again. Fucking mental physics. Either way, I need to get something better than this sweeper. Fast. Got him saying what, like a partially deaf guy. I played my song Now I'm Banned from the Best by That Host Crazy. She hit me in my left eye. Pray for the next guy. I just ate mac and cheese out my pants pocket. Gave her my number, she immediately blocked it. I just put a metal fork into an electrical socket. I got bored as hell and started to play Bop It. Kick my uncle in the balls, yeah, I'm Batman. I just ate a protein bar out of a trash can. Thought a crippled man do really like dance. A stripper shitted on me when she gave me a lap dance. W farted in the elevator. What bugs me is that during the beginning part, he says escalator, not elevator. Joy, my only gripe. Storm moving again? Christ, moves so fast these days.
this escalator intentionally on the second verse.
He says it in both first verses and second verses.
He says it first verse, then he says on the second verse.
He just keeps switching between the two every now and then.
Yeah. It's not unintentional. He isn't just speaking. He would notice and he would fix it. It was intentional.
So he called me again just to fucking yell at me about inconsistencies on purpose? Based. Isn't that the gun that's still completely bugged and launches people every single burst, or did they actually fix that bug from Chapter 6, Season 3? Because I don't remember. Also, I thought these loading screens were meant to be randomized. Man. Fucking lag. Why do those guys spawn with this stupid ass sweeper shotgun? What do you mean I can't eat fish when I'm crouched? Yeah, those are definitely bots. Well, hey, free kills. Won't complain. Ooh. Yes. Pew pew, pew pew, pew pew, pew pew. Wait a minute, this isn't the pickaxe I was using earlier. Hey, you know what? This pickaxe works fine. It was outside. Anyways, a sweeper replacement, please. I'll take anything. You know what? That'll do. Fuck. Third partiers. One singular victory royale, and that's probably all I will ever get. in Blitz. Well, actually, I got 2 victory royales. One for normal battle royale as well. Huh. Wonder if I can get a victory royale in Blitz as well. Gain 1 victory royale for every type of I'll call it pranked epic game mode. Shorter than April Fool's updated. After this round, I'll probably switch to reload. Oh, I'm not in the middle of the ocean for a start. Man, that's bullshit. That's a shitty ass boon. Chaos Reloader. I suppose it could always just be worse. Oh my fucking god! Yeah, knew it. How the hell do people just get their hands on flapjack rifles immediately? Yay, I'm the victor. They say history is written by the victor. Who the fuck is Victor? I will accept all the -2s now. Damn, am I blind as shit? Yep, blind as shit. The accuracy on these things isn't great, but when they hit, they... "11 health! I should have had that." Well, I said I would return to lobby to do some reload, so I guess that's what I'm doing now. Probably just gonna hit only the hour mark, because I do have somewhere to be tomorrow. Very unfortunate, I am not a full-time streamer. Then again, who would watch me? Let's see how hectic this gets. That shit on 0 build. And doing no cringy build mode. It's fucking great. I see you -2'd me. This quality gameplay. No first longer, right? $20 for the next map. Then I got Venture. Oh, the first map. I remember this one. It was the only map when it first released, back in the Wasteland season. Fucking love that season. Come on. Yeah! 69. Oh. Sadness again. Now it's gotta find a server. Aw, wee, aw, wee, aw, wee, aw. W depression powered car. I don't think they've updated the loot pool on this in a while. I'm pretty sure when this new game mode was first added, it was going to be like an LTM. Now it's permanent. Just like Blitz. But I swear, if they shut Blitz down, they cannot bring me back. Because the bills cannot be that high. They absolutely cannot be that high. Time for a swim. Fuck the bus, I'm going my own way. Never mind then. Wait, what? Oh. I don't think that's for llamas spawn. I'm gonna be honest. Gang. That ain't where llamas spawn. We landed in Loot Lake House. Yes. Finger gun. Ah, it's the slug round. Switch to pickaxe. Why won't it let me? Bullshit. I ain't value in my life right now. I mean, shit, I got time. Crown? Wait, crowns pass between game modes? I don't remember getting the win in this game. I don't think I've gotten the win in this game since like since I've Hey! Stop that! Unemployed bastard. No, yeah, I do remember. I have gotten a win recently when I was grinding to get the Battle Pass skins at the very end of the last season. I didn't want to see that shit ever again. Unfortunately, they had to bring it back because it's a new feature and they gotta bring it throughout the whole... bring it back and use it throughout the whole chapter. Otherwise, they wouldn't be getting their money's worth, probably. I don't fucking know how these work. I don't work for a multi-billion-dollar corporation. I just complain at them. Why am I so bad at this? Same damn location? I mean, if you want me to, alright. I have no idea if they're shooting at me or not. But honestly, I'm fine with them not shooting at me. I'd rather stay alive a little bit. Of course, it's fine if I shoot at them. Damn, no using the pew pew. My llama now! Fuck. You know, I think there was a reason why I stopped, but I don't remember. I don't know why I don't remember. Maybe in the next few rounds it'll come to me. Actually, no, yeah, I do remember. All these unemployed bastards shooting me out the air. Well, there's no life that treat Fortnite like it's... like Fortnite gives out the only damn money in the world. And sure, if you're good at a game, you might as well make some money off of it, but there comes a point where you should, like, start doing ranked lobbies instead of casual. I'm definitely one of those gamers who play games for fun. Because that's what games are for. However, what ruins games that are fun is either the corporate company or the player base. It's always those two. However, for Fortnite, I feel like both is happening. They're ruining their corporate image by firing tons of people, releasing dog shit skins later. Pretty sure this is like the lowest count lowest player count that's Fortnite had since the Star Wars mini-season. Because of the horde changes they've done. Horde changes they've made. Like, this shit is just not enough to keep players. The only reason I came back after, like, what, several weeks? Is because finger gun. And that's funny. I landed tilted. Too busy. The spire, though. I can get behind the spire. I can definitely get behind Big Rock. Oh, first person AR. Well, that was almost definitely a bot. But honestly, I, again, mentioned this before, I will not complain. Because if I complain, I will get thrown into the unemployment section of this video game. Use resources wisely, move fast, move efficiently. You will survive. Don't mind me just yapping to myself. Just shouting hollow words at me, knowing damn well I'm gonna die later. Nah. Love giving myself all soap. Didn't I just kill you earlier? God, these slug shotguns fucking suck, and so does my aim. I feel like slug shotguns do not belong in Fortnite. It just doesn't work. Every other shotgun, basically since the very beginning, has always been buckshot. However, with a slug round, it just doesn't work. I can understand making shotguns longer range. That is fair. But making them slugs? That's just not the way to do it. I'm sorry. That's just not the way to do it. Do what they did with the sharp tooth. Just copy the model of another shotgun and make it do a little less damage, but be more consistent at range. It's a simple solution. I know people definitely didn't pick it up, but that's just because it was completely outclassed by the Havoc pump. It's not that weapon's fault. Just completely outclassed. I feel like it was if it was in a different season, I feel like it'd be a very widely taken shotgun. I feel like the only reason I lost that fight there can't pull a drive-by on me if I'm on a roof. Well, I've done all I can do. Oh, don't count me out just yet. Scrounging around here on the dirt for blue rarity weapons, and people are running around with purple pumps. Once you hit your first when you hit your first reboot, you're basically over unless you can scrap some really good shit off of player. Fuck, I hate these servers. Just let me pick up the loot. It's that rat bastard from earlier. And they keep updating the loot pool, but do they need to update it with somewhat broken weapons like the cluster cannon? I feel like that's not necessary. Oh great, I go to get some loot and then I immediately am jumped. My loot! Come on, reload faster. I know you can. Man, I feel sort of bad for that player. They just spawned in, trying to get loot. Keyword being sorta. What am I doing? I'm just like what I said earlier, an unemployed bum shooting people out the sky. That ain't fair. You know what? I give them a fighting chance. I leave them. Fucking die. Well, I can't loot. Come on, go faster. Well, I saw that one coming. Alright, he's still alive? I'm pretty sure I just got killed by the same guy 3 straight times in a row. The other guy I killed wasn't even the same person that killed me. Fuck, I hate this game sometimes. Actually, I hate this game a lot. I hate this game a lot of times. But there are low-key based updates. But other times, it's just a big no. Whether it's adding busted-ass weapons that are too broken for you to use, but so broken that the enemy can one-tap you with it. Or say Lego Fortnite, where you create a beautiful masterpiece of a flying machine. Sure, it may not have been the greatest and it couldn't steer mid-air. But then they release an update that undermines all your work. All the little hours you spent meticulously crafting the perfect vehicle. They just take that idea, fold it neatly, and then tuck it in your ass. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And to me, that shit wasn't broke. That shit still worked fantastically. I know I've been yapping for a while now, but still, I need to complain more. Maps like this. Brain rot maps. Low effort, AI generated slop that somehow gained the attentions upon thousands of players. Thousands upon thousands of little Timmies and bots farming away to make their game popular so they can earn about $50,000 a day. Yes, that's actually real maths. Real study. Creator of Steal the Brain Rots on Fortnite gets over 50 grand a day. Pause for dramatic effect to let the information sink in. I'm gonna be honest. I can only half blame the creators of the map. Like, if you're getting 50 grand a day for a map that you made, like, sure, continue doing it. But at least make it, just at least put some effort into it. Just ripping the game straight from Roblox. That's the problem with Fortnite these days. It's trying to become the every game. The game that's free to play, that has every single game you want on it. And honestly, it don't work. Stick to Battle Royale, stick to Blitz, stick to Reload, stick to your roots. But I don't mean like OG. Played it once. Not really my vibe. Glad I actually didn't play back then. But I'm sure I would have been pretty good. Sorta. No, that's a lie. That would have been shit. Because Zero Build didn't exist till like, what, Chapter 3? And that's when Seasons got took over by the other guy. Tim Sweeney, I believe. That's where I think a big decline happens. I feel like Fortnite pushes a new chapter every year, and I feel like that doesn't work. Hello?
Yeah, so basically, if you were around back then, nobody would be building, because nobody knew how to build until, like, way later. So, it practically was zero build back then. Because nobody did it. And a lot of things didn't even exist. The only thing that existed was walls, boards. The stairs and the cones were laid out.
So back then, you could shoot somebody and they would shoot back, instead of building a full 5-star hotel with 17 floors, a full golf course, and an indoor swimming pool.
Yeah, or they would put like a wall and a floor up, and then maybe start running, because they were also bad. Anyway, go back to your rant. That was my thing.
Well, he just sort of threw me off my groove. And he's gone. And this one was like, yes, yearly chapters. I don't think they work. The reason people are so attached to Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 maps is because they've been around for... They got to hang around on them and play in them for like, what? 2, 3, 4 years maybe? Wasn't exactly as much of an emotional setback when the Chapter 3 island disappeared. Like, they're gone already? I guess they're gone already. Now, as was a massive Fortnite hate. You threw me off my groove, man! You threw me off my groove! You're messing with my vibe. Don't harsh my vibe. Anyways, back during Chapter 3, Chapter 4. Big Fortnite hater. Absolute hater. I was like, oh, it's just little Timmy's, this is a bad game. Boo. It's not that game. It's not gonna be good. So I basically didn't know all this shit was going on. But I did know something because I watched gameplay every now and then. I used to watch videos just preying on Fortnite's downfall. Honestly, now that I'm actually playing it, I don't actually want it to fail. This money printer. Fortnite is basically one of the greatest money printers, one of the greatest concepts for a game I've seen. Just a money printer as big as this fails because of its leadership. Tim Sweeney. I know you probably won't be listening into this, Tim Sweeney, but if you are, just know, fuck you. I know you can't see it, but I'm giving you a massive middle finger. Now I'm giving 2 of them to you. Now I'm giving 3 of them to you. I sprouted an extra arm just for this bullshit. When Tim Sweeney first became in charge, he made a layoff of what, 500 people when he first came in charge. Said it was to make things stable. He would never do anything like this again. Fortnite became stable. Then it became popular again. Then I started playing and I began enjoying it. And I fell in love with Chapter 5 and I wish we could go back for more. I've grown an absolute attachment to it. If you want ideas, Tim Sweeney, hit me up. Or put me in charge. Seriously, we ought to demote you. I feel like if you keep this bullshit up, he's about to get assassinated by someone. Not me, though. I can't afford one. I'm absolutely poor. Not saying I would. I'm saving my ad revenue, please. Although some of my statements are not jokes. Anyways, Tim Sweeney. Back to that. Back to that. Eventually, we move it to here. The game's starting to lose popularity. And now they raise prices of V-Bucks. Make you spend more for less. Not to mention, they absolutely lay off 1,000 employees. You threw away some of your best workers. Like you threw one of the employees who's been basically there from the start. I don't remember their name right now, but they had basically invented replay mode. They run tournaments. And basically invented the whole concept of live events. Just thrown to the dirt. Cast aside. This is bad. I'm sure you didn't need a genius to tell you that. This is bad. Not to mention a new rivalry system. I understand they gotta introduce new features and stuff to keep the player base active, but I feel like this isn't the right way for that. Like, introduce, like, an entirely bland loot pool and introduce things over time. Sure, I sorta get it. But I feel like you could have spiced it up a little bit more, couldn't you? Like, no difference. Speaking of no difference, the change from Chapter 6 to Chapter 7. I didn't notice any visual map changes. That bitch looks exactly the same. Maybe with a few minor tweaks, but when I saw the bitch, I was like, did they show the wrong trailer or something? Because this looks exactly the same as the previous one. No. Completely different. Completely different map. Not to mention, he's trying to be hip with the kids. Target audience. Keep the kids entertained. Keep them buying things with their parents' credit cards. That's how you stay afloat as a company nowadays. By tricking children Just by tricking children. And a whole lawsuit over that, but I won't get into that. To stay hip and cool with the kids during the 0 hour event, Steal the Brain Rot was featured. I'm sure that's well known by now. After that, in the trailer, they absolutely obliterate the bus driver and then make a 6'7" joke. Like, ooh, 6'7", 6'7". Oh, shut your fucking mouth. It's not funny. It's not funny, it never will be. Next, I'm honestly afraid to look in the shops. I'm afraid to see if they updated it. Oh dear God, they did. Then they had this bullshit. Boo! 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 Gross. Me no likey. Fuck my ranting. Just getting my TV flaring up. If you want to be cool with the kids, gotta just do brain rot things, because apparently everyone has a attention span less than a goldfish, and they have a 3-second attention span. Just TikTok doom scrolling, skibbity toilet, 6'7", you fucking Gen Alpha. You know, after this stream, probably, if you should be listening to this, I probably won't play Fortnite that much, because of the horrid leadership. Just pretty much gonna boycott Fortnite till either a change in leadership happens and they fix everything, or they introduce something funny like finger guns again. Because that is funny. That is comedy. Looney Tunes is comedy. Apart from the rant, this isn't a part of the rant anyway, but W collab, W Looney Tunes collab. Anyways, back to this. 6'7" is not funny. Brain rots are not funny. It isn't cool. It isn't hip. You do not need to add AI-generated brain rot skins to the shop. Why? Oh God, why? Why? Honestly, get rid of Tim Sweeney. Put me in charge. I will make Fortnite great again. I'm gonna pull a Donald Trump strategy. I'm gonna make Fortnite great again. But I'm not gonna build a wall. I'll get the actual developers to do that. I'm just gonna be the guy who goes to big conference meetings and spends millions of dollars giving away money to map creators, which circles back to what I was yapping about in the beginning. Brain rot maps. You spend nearly $750 million to map creators. They don't deserve that money. No one deserves that money. It's honestly sort of sad that people's lives and their whole passive income is because of creative maps. It is sad. Really, really sad. Like, get a job. How difficult is it for you to get up and go outside, touch grass, take a sniff of fresh air, make social interactions with actual people, become employed? Just put the fries in the bag, bro. If that job ain't interesting, get a job that is interesting. As a wise man once said, you'll never work a day in your life if you love your job. There's something like that. I don't remember. I'm not a fucking genius. I can't be expected to memorize every single damn quote. I can't drop a funny quote now, just because I don't remember where I was going with this. Give a man a fire, and he will be warm for a day. But set a man on fire, and he will be warm for the rest of his life. Either way, I don't know where I'm going with this. Ah, yes. Now I remember. Stop just spending money for no reason. Don't give money to map creators. But better yet, if you have to, make it all equal. All of it is equal. It's like smaller maps that don't make money. Boom, that's evened out. Maps that make way too much money. They don't deserve it. Just lower that. Make everyone's pay equal. Because commutism. I feel like that would work here. I honestly feel like that could possibly work here. Other times I see it as a joke, but honestly, that could possibly work. You may not refer to me as comrade just yet. Just, the bills cannot be this high. They say, quote, they have bills to pay, they raise the prices, they fire people. Like, bro, you spent almost $1 billion. Actually, I wouldn't say spent. You give away 750. Fuck, I'm getting my numbers mixed up. You're spending nearly $1 billion, giving nearly $1 billion away. Just because maps are popular. You give away millions in esports tournaments when, to be honest, they're all fucking boring. I mean, sure, there are neat plays, but anything beyond building a wall and a ramp. It's like Badger once said, it's like I'm playing a fucking settings menu as a game. Build mode is lame, and I don't think any zero build tournament has existed ever. Pro, you can Google me to prove me wrong, but I'm gonna keep yapping away. Spend millions and millions on fucking cash cups. I'm gonna go over to the compete section over here. There's F and CS Division 1 is cash cups. Cash cups. Is solo cash cups. There's so many cash cups. And F and CS itself is a massive cash cup. Are paying the price. We are paying the price for their horrible financial decisions. Like, it's your fault you have bills to pay, and you're punishing us? It's just gonna lead to a vicious cycle. We're gonna stop playing, so you get less money, so you gotta do bad things to try and earn more money, and that leads to less player base, which means less money, and that's an infinite spiral. Tell you what, if Tim Sweeney is somehow, some way listening to this, give me a job. I will help you make your decisions. I will help you make good decisions. Bring back the player base. Hell, drag my friend along too. I don't care where you live. Fly us out to Europe for all I care. But you're paying for the tickets. First thing I'm gonna do to save the player base, try to rehire those people and well, thank you for proving me wrong. But so just on the East Coast. Either way, back to what I would do if I was CEO. Try to rehire those people. Try and fix things up with them. I would just reset these prices, set them back. $8.99 for 1,000, and so on and so forth. Next, I would collab with good people. People who I can trust, or people who have great games. I know people are tired of getting collabs shoved down their throat, but these collabs would be a little more than just a skin thrown in the shop. We would separate our collabs, just like 3 collabs this month. No wait, 2 collabs this month, and 2 collabs the next month. It may be dry, but then all of a sudden, randomly out of nowhere, we'll have a very, very large release of collabs within a month. And the first collab I would ever do is with Hideo Kojima to bring Metal Gear Rising Revengeance to Fortnite. We need Senator Armstrong, the ultimate American. Add post-cybernetic enhancements, Raiden. And, fuck it. Add more Snake. Add more Snake. And then release Invisible by Duran Duran as a jam track. And then what I would do is bring back one of the game modes being scrapped on the 16th. And I know Rocket Racing has been dead for a while. Ballistic has been failing, and Battle Stage has basically never been played since its initial release. Honestly, Ballistic might take it for me. Well, if that's too expensive, I'll go with Rocket Racing. Actually, speaking of jam track prices, speaking of jam tracks, the prices, I've been complaining about this ever since I first figured out their price. 500 V-Bucks for a singular song. 500 V-Bucks. Now to me, that's expensive. Especially considering we are no longer getting extra V-Bucks from the Battle Pass. I have to change it and make 2 extra V-Bucks for every Battle Pass. Bring that shit back. Wait, what was I saying? Alright, jam track prices. Complained about this since day 1. Expensive, really expensive. Because let's be honest, I'm poor. I've only ever spent money on this game during my favorite season, Wrecked season. It was a goated season. Never spent money on the game since. But still, V-Buck is just a little expensive. But they try to justify that high price by adding extra features, by letting you play the whole band at once. Being lobby music, being drop music, being able to do it in almost any game mode. I feel like these features weren't necessary. They are liked, but still, while I'm complaining, they're a little high. Lower that bitch to 300 even, that'd be more affordable. But definitely no lower than 200. Now for like other things other than main battle pass, other game modes, the Lego pass, the music pass, the OG pass, whatever happens with the crew. I'm sorry, but crew seems like too good of an offer to pass up, so I'd raise the prices. Because not only with crew are you getting the battle pass, the OG pass, the music pass, and the Lego pass all together, you also get an exclusive skin, and the Rocket Pass, which is a completely separate thing for Rocket League. Completely separate thing. I'm not even sure why it's included at all. Yeah, this is extra money going down the drain. It just seems like too good of a deal, and it seems like too much of a steal to just have that. So I'd raise the prices. I'd raise the price. Actually, now that I'm complaining about prices, might as well talk about some bundles. And some really massive collabs like Scooby-Doo. You want the full damn thing? You're going to have to spend like what, over 50 bucks for all of it? Seems a little expensive, and now they're just even more expensive considering today's economy. 4,000 instead of 8,300 for the full set. Quite the steal, yes. But what if you're not interested in the other skins? Well, you buy a singular skin. Again, still expensive. That's why I would set all skins in the item shop, no matter what they are, collab or not, good or bad. All of them would be set at a crisp 800 V-Bucks. A crisp 800. Maybe for new ones, if you really want them to get, if you really want to get the drop immediately, lower the price by 50. But if you do that, you're going to be stuck with a 50 the rest of your days. All this yapping has actually given me a pretty big headache. Fuck, I need to lie down. Oh, fuck it. This stream is no longer Glorpo's wacky Fortnite Adventures. This is the complaining stream. This is the complaining stream. I'm sorry, we're done here.